We're playing Hex Shards of Fate, Merry Melee Corinth format. It's available on PC and PS4 to play for free. There's a link in the description to download the game. This is the sleeve we're using in this match. Looks like our opponent may be AFK. He is playing on a console, because we see the little console controller icon. You can right click on a champion to see the card version of them. Can be very useful if you forget the abilities of a champion. So many good choices between these two here. I think I'm going to have to go with that one. I really want this one, but the fact that Nulzann card can create 4 copies of itself and put it in this deck, which is small. It's 16 cards when you have full hand. Is really good. Also, that one's deployability to give something -4/-4. Wow, lots of good stuff here. I think I'm going to have to go with this. I'd love to take this, but since I can play this now and potentially start triggering its abilities, I can play it. See this? When it readies, it either gets +1/+1 in flight, or it gets +1/+1 in rage, or life drain, or it gets reverted and summons a copy of itself. That is a really powerful card. Won me a game recently. But that means we're going to get to trigger this at least. Unless he destroys it while it's exhausted. This is kind of good. I like having something lethal, so we'll go with that, because at least it gets to keep its ability. Scrounge is not that great in this format. You don't tend to have a bunch of stuff in your crypt, and even if you do, you probably don't want to scrounge it because your deck is so small. So I usually ignore anything that says scrounge. Okay. You had to get a defender there, and that's not a bad one because it can get bigger and it has crush. Right. So if I attack you with this and it dies, it's okay. I've got another one, right? This is really good. I may regret not taking that. This is not, because I don't have anything in my crypt typically. Attack with both of these. If I was only about to make 6, man. You can see it creates sorry, it creates 2. I said 4 earlier. But this power is so good because we can -4 something permanently. But if I sacrifice a troop, it's going to become a 6/6, which I would have no problem sacrificing probably the lethal, because it will come back. In this format, sacrifice generally is not that big a deal, unless you're losing. This can be really good, having the ability to revert something later if needed. So I'm gonna cast that. This gives everything gladiator when it attacks, so I could even use that to remove some of the gladiator buffs. Maybe after a couple times I can do it. It also can get in easier because you have to have flight to block it or sky guard. But lovely that I got this back because I can actually play this. He likes to copy himself, this guy. Alright, so go double diamond here. These are all good. I think I'm going to go with this because I'm about to attack with multiple things here. Actually, you know what? Darn it. I should have done that. It's okay, though. Yeah, no, that was the right move. He's not going to block this flyer. But then when I... See, now I've reduced the cost of this to 4 because I attacked 2 things. And yes, I'm going to sacrifice a troop, this guy, to pump him up to 7, and then I'm going to make her -7. So that's why that was good. And unless he reverts that card, or, you know, pumps it 6, it's going to be basically just a chump blocker now. And see, now this is back my hand. Okay, that's fine. Play both of these. This is good, but I really like this. So we're gonna do this. And see, by attacking with that, we made this cost even less so that we can now play it. We now have 3 of these because every time it's attacked, it's created a copy. He's yet to been able to take advantage of this, although I would have played it too. It's such a great card. He really needs to, with his 8 resources, to get 2 blockers down if he can, because taking 8 or 4 at this point would be... At least I got rid of that one. He'll block the 8/8 with this. Yeah. I'll take 4. Unless he has something in his hand that can stop it. Again, don't go 3 thresholds on anything until you have 2 of each, unless you're specifically playing towards a card like Bride of the Damned. Let's see. This could be great, but not with what we have, so we're gonna do this here. You can block this and kill it. Ugh, going down to 2, that's because now he has to block all 3 of these things next turn unless he kills them with his do 2 damage to every opposing trigger for every trigger. And if I attack with all these, this will become a 0 cost card. Oh, that's smart. And he's got 3 chump blockers. 4. Good. Smart. There's no point in attacking with this guy because it will just die. Oof, this is good. Also going to activate this and now with this in play, he really has to worry about things getting into his crypt. Now the smart play would have been not to get rid of that because this is the 1/1, because if he plays his action that does 2 to each creature, or he plays the other one he just did, I could have avoided it. But I kind of wanted to show you guys how this card works. And so he's getting buffed up from this and other things. Yeah, see, I could have gotten rid of that. Oh well. This card has weird text, but it's okay. I can kill him here with that. But first, let's attack with everything. Just let him die. Okay. Good game. I think that Nulzann was really the MVP of that match. But let me know what you guys think the MVP card of that match was in the comments.